Hello there, welcome back to the Ogre, the old Git Reacts, Reviews and Oft-Times Reminisces. Today we're going to do Vessel of Iniquity, if you can say it. I was going to do reminisce of a track from their first demo or EP, whatever it is you'd describe it as. It just so happened though I noticed a new track pop up as an advanced taster of their album, which isn't out till next month I think, but nonetheless I thought rather than do a review reminisce, I'll do a react to a new track I haven't heard yet. Like Vessel of Iniquity, because they're noisy, and who doesn't like a bit of noise? And they're persistently noisy, and who doesn't like a little bit of persistent noise? Some of his more recent stuff has been a little bit more ambient-y, noisy, rather than guitar-based noisy. So let's have a listen to see which one this is, or something maybe completely different. I'm personally hoping for some rackety guitar noise, but let's see. All my dreams have come true. It's a rackety guitar noise. Coupled with that surging drum beat. He doesn't hold back when it comes to drums, which is one of the main reasons I like this fellow. And the other thing I like about Vessel of Iniquity is the lyrics are almost always buried in the mix and become another instrument, which is my favourite type of vocal. Plus it's that banshee sort of ripped apart by Gale Force Winds type vocal, which is probably my favouriteest of all. Let's take some more of a pounding, shall we? That is a full sound, almost claustrophobic in some ways. However, there's also the sense of being in some sort of giant hellish subterranean cavern with that background of discordant guitar there, sort of suggesting, you know, hell winds whipping round and ripping souls of the bad people as they descend to their final fate. It is, you know, I've used cacophony far too many times on previous reactions or reviews, but this is definitely a cacophony. You know, it is hellish. It's funny using the word hellish for to describe something you enjoy so much, because it really should be the opposite, shouldn't it? But nonetheless, it's a hellish sound, and one I can never get enough of, to be honest. In some ways it's quite hypnotic. I could quite happily nod off to this, not because I'm bored, but because it makes me feel special. Another change in tone which adds to the diabolical atmosphere. Doesn't give up, does it? Which is good. Awesome is a word that's used far too much, but that was awesome. I am filled with awe, which is why it's awesome. Blasting drums from start to finish always gets a tick in my book. As I say, that buried vocalization adds to that sort of subterranean hellscape. And although to the uninitiated it might have sounded like it was the same all the way through, those of you that listen to this sort of thing regularly will have noticed that the changes in texture there, slightly more discordant lead guitar buried in the background halfway through, and then a richer, darker tone took its place, sort of buried bellow tone, and it just you know, it's unrelenting, and it's thinking about his previous output, it's probably the best I've heard from him so far. As usual, it's a single entity, Vessel of Iniquity, unless things have changed since last time. It's barrels along, sweeps everything in its path, tears it to bits, eats it, and then shits it out, basically. How crude the term, but yes, dark music for dark times. I look forward to the rest of the album when it comes out. Hopefully it's more of the same, in which case I will be a very happy bunny. I can rest easy and have no grounds for complaint ever again. Anyway, waffle as per usual. If you want to do the clicky bollocks, I mentioned many times, if you want to suggest something for me to listen to, feel free to do so, and I'll do my best to get to it, because nobody's asked yet, so you'll be first in the queue if you get in now. Anyway, thanks for watching. The Ogre will return quite soon, I assure you, with I'm still pondering on something calmer to introduce you to. That could be just around the corner. We'll see. Anyway, cheerio.